Nova effect messes up our understanding of reality. The thing you thought was bad turns out to be good, but then that good thing turns out to be bad. The condition repeats like...
Nova was 7 years old when he found out he had cancer. Acute.
Later, Noah won the battle against cancer, but the trauma of seeing other people die from it caused Noah to create an antidote, a cure for cancer. And so then the man named Trevin, who was a military general, launched a nuclear missile killing tens of thousands of people. Trevin in his childhood had a cancer and was saved with Noah's antidote. Later, Trevin was assassinated by Alexandra, who believed Earth was not a safe place to live. Later, with her sheer will, she develops theory of everything, making possible to colonize other planets like Earth. Bad turns out to be good, good turns out to be bad. Like a snake eating its own tail, this phenomenon calls us out on our need to label and misjudge everything. Then denial of the fact that we are labeling and judging. Then we pretend like our label and judgment isn't the label and judgment, but it's the reality. Our label becomes the reality, or at least we think so, and continue to think so until actual reality attacks the fabrication, and what you thought was good is now bad. People you thought were good turn out to be gaslighting you, and secret to $1 million turned out to be a lie. Paranoid by doubt, you're rushing off to safe answers, a true answer when there is none. Universe doesn't need answers, and don't bother seeking one like we do. It's empty, neutral, meaningless, at peace with itself. But even we don't need answers.
When someone asks a question, or many questions like I do, that they are unwise. But I think just the opposite. True wisdom is the knowledge of how little you actually know. It is this realization that allows you to start asking questions and get to the real truth.
Of course, you know who you are. But on the deeper level, you have to become comfortable with not knowing who you are. And only then can you access the deeper level of who you are. If you're uncomfortable with not knowing who you are, you will immediately jump out of that stillness and take refuge in the mind and start thinking about your...
Thou is forever unknown, yet all loving and blossom. Why is it all loving and blossom? I don't know. I just saw it is. Then I gave up need for answers, and I too saw it myself. In famous Zen koan, when his disciple asks for path to enlightenment, Master says, "Have you eaten your meal?" "Yes," says the monk. "Then go, wash your bowl." At that point in time, monk was enlightened. This koan is meant to trigger you to seek answers. How did he become enlightened? What was in his food? What just happened? Which is yet another trap. You are missing out the message of being comfortable not knowing, message of sitting in nothingness and neutrality, of just blindly following the flow, without asking, without knowing or not knowing. When you are comfortable in world's emptiness and neutrality, when labels of your reality are attacked and dropped down, don't rush on to find a new one. Let the new reality not exist. Let new judgment, whether Trevin did right or wrong, not exist. This is emptiness of existence. This is neutrality. This is belief in nothingness. This is Nova effect, one that is neither good nor bad, and very weirdly, this is your own innermost essence.